What if I told you the greatest CEO the world never had ruled an empire 2,000 years ago? Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and philosopher king, faced chaos on all fronts: plague, war, betrayal, economic crisis. Yet he led with discipline, clarity, and compassion. In this video, we'll explore 5 reasons Marcus Aurelius would have been the ultimate CEO and how his Stoic wisdom offers a blueprint for modern leadership. 1. He mastered emotional discipline. In business, emotions can wreck decisions. Panic, ego, greed, all dangerous when you're steering a company. Marcus Aurelius had one rule: master your mind before it masters you. He wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." Marcus didn't just talk about controlling emotions, he lived it. In 175 AD, he was betrayed by one of his closest friends and top generals, Avidius Cassius, who declared himself emperor while Marcus was still alive. Most rulers would have reacted with rage, revenge, or bloodshed, but Marcus, he chose forgiveness. He didn't rush into retaliation. He didn't let pride or anger dictate his next move. He calmly began the journey to Syria to resolve the situation peacefully. Before he even arrived, Cassius was assassinated by his own soldiers, but Marcus refused to celebrate. He even tried to spare Cassius's family and supporters from punishment. That's not weakness, that's Stoic strength. It showed that emotional discipline isn't about suppressing feelings. It's about controlling your response so you can lead with reason, not reactivity. Imagine a CEO facing a stock crash, public backlash, or internal betrayal. Marcus would have paused, examined the situation with reason, and chosen the most rational response. No overreaction, no drama, just calm leadership through chaos. Like a modern CEO dealing with a PR crisis, Marcus would gather facts, control his reaction, and act with dignity. His emotional discipline made him untouchable, and that's a superpower in today's volatile business world. 2. He led by example, not ego. Marcus ruled Rome, but unlike most emperors, he hated power plays. In his private journal meditations, he constantly reminded himself to stay humble, waste no more time arguing what a good man should be one. Unlike many Roman emperors before him, Marcus Aurelius refused excess or extravagance. He slept on a simple bed, wore plain clothes, and avoided the luxury expected of his station. His reign was marked by personal austerity and humility, even as he led one of the most powerful empires in history. When he shared power with his adoptive brother Lucius Verus, he treated him as an equal, not a subordinate, despite having the senior claim. Marcus could have easily dominated him, but instead chose cooperation over ego. He also insisted on being addressed with simplicity and avoided divine titles, in contrast to emperors like Caligula or Domitian, who demanded worship. That's the ultimate CEO energy. He believed in leading from the front, serving others, not commanding them. Imagine him in a boardroom. He wouldn't be shouting orders, he'd be listening, questioning, learning. That's Stoic leadership, ruling not from ego but from example, the kind of leadership that earns long-term trust, not short-term compliance. 3. He practiced ruthless focus on what matters. Modern CEOs drown in distractions, emails, metrics, meetings, and endless noise. Marcus Aurelius would cut through all of it. He wrote, "If you seek tranquility, do less or do what's essential," which brings a double satisfaction: to do less, better. Marcus wrote his famous journal, Meditations, not in a library, but on the battlefield during the brutal Marco-Mannic Wars. He was constantly traveling with the army, under threat of invasion and revolt, yet he still carved out time to reflect on virtue, discipline, and purpose. Instead of being consumed by external noise, he directed his mind inward. What is not good for the beehive cannot be good for the bee. This is focus under fire, literally. He remained deeply committed to self-examination and moral clarity while dealing with a collapsing border, plagues, and political pressure back home. This is the Stoic principle of essentialism. He'd prioritize deep work over busy work, focus over fluff, the kind of leader who asks what truly moves the needle and ignores everything else. At a tech startup, he wouldn't chase trends, he'd build something lasting. In a Fortune 500, he wouldn't micromanage, he'd empower others to act with purpose. In a world obsessed with speed, Marcus would lead with stillness and win through clarity. 4. He trained himself for hardship every day. The best CEOs don't just survive chaos, they prepare for it. Marcus believed in daily mental training, visualizing obstacles, embracing discomfort, and preparing for pain. He said, "Begin each day by telling yourself, 'Today I shall meet with interference, ingratitude, insolence, disloyalty.'" That wasn't pessimism, it was preparation. Marcus used a Stoic exercise called premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils, to prepare himself daily for setbacks, insults, and hardship. He would rehearse the worst each day might bring so that no surprise would unseat his reason. This wasn't negativity, it was mental armor. This practice proved vital when facing repeated invasions from Germanic tribes, rebellions within the empire, the death of multiple children, and even the outbreak of the Antonine Plague, which killed millions. And yet through it all, he remained composed. He didn't get blindsided, he expected hardship, so when it came, he was ready. Imagine a company facing layoffs, lawsuits, or market collapse. Marcus wouldn't panic, he'd already visualized it, rehearsed it, and trained his team to be anti-fragile. His mindset? Hard times don't break you, they reveal you. 5. He built for legacy, not applause. Most modern leaders chase quarterly gains, media praise, or stock prices. Marcus played the long game. In his later years, Marcus was exhausted, physically ill, and heartbroken from the death of many of his children. Yet he refused to step down or retreat from duty. He continued to lead military campaigns, manage imperial affairs, and guide the Roman people. Even as his health declined, he remained committed to the responsibilities of his role, stating that a man must live as nature requires, meaning to serve, not self-indulge. Unlike other emperors who chased statues, temples, and glory, Marcus left behind no grand monuments for himself. His legacy is found in his actions and in his words. He wrote, "Live not as though you had 1,000 years." And he lived as if every decision shaped eternity. He didn't care about legacy for vanity, but he knew that doing what's right builds something that lasts beyond you. Imagine him as a CEO of a climate startup or a social impact venture. He wouldn't be chasing IPOs, he'd be creating value for generations. He would ask, is this honorable? Is this useful? Not, will this make me famous? In today's economy of attention, Marcus would be the quiet force building companies that outlast trends and even him. Marcus Aurelius never sat in a boardroom, but his stoic mindset would make him the kind of CEO we desperately need today. Calm under pressure, humble in success, focused on purpose, prepared for chaos, committed to legacy. So the next time you face a tough call in business or life, ask yourself, what would Marcus do? If you found value in this video, subscribe for more ancient wisdom for the modern world. Leave a comment below. Which of these Stoic principles will you apply in your own life or leadership?